For those who are preparing for some prestigious competitive examinations, I found this website quite new, and it is based on lots of research done on various other coaching centers. Like I can see that they have seen Resonance, Fitji, and based on that they have organized all the informations here. You can check for the eligibility, application, mock test preparations, admit cards, answer key, exam analysis, and everything. Now this you can check yourself. What I will do is, as per my subject specialization, I will solve a few questions. Okay, so let me come down. If I come down, I will find a number of question papers here, and this you can get completely free. You don't have to give money for this services. Okay, you can do it yourself. This is your way. You can find. See, I can see the question paper of Bachelor of Planning, Bachelor of Architecture. So these generally, yeah, these also belongs to engineering stream, but we will pick up questions from the main engineering stream, that is JEE main for engineering, BE BTech. So let me click it over here, click here. And I get this question paper. I got this question paper. Hope this is visible. So, you know, the first few questions will be of physics. So I'm not a physics teacher, so I'll skip these questions and I'll come to the chemistry part quickly. All right. So you can have a count of how many questions of physics are also there. Yeah. So the last question of physics was 25th numbers, 25 questions of physics. And here you see that chemistry question starts. Now the first question says, the figure is not a direct manifestation of quantum nature of matter. Now what does quantum nature of matter mean? Quantum nature of matter means mainly related with wave nature of the particle, isn't it? Mainly related with the wave nature. Now here you see they are talking about black body radiation wavelength. So it is wave nature. Here also frequency is there, wave nature. Here also wavelength is there, so it is wave nature. Now the question is a negative question. That is not a direct manifestation. So what should be the correct answer then? The correct answer should be 4. Because here internal energy of argon is talked about. This topic is related to thermodynamics. Okay. This topic is related to thermodynamics. So just from the name of the topic, there is a question. How easy the question is. See, this is the right answer. Okay. Next, we will go to the next question. Let me clear the screen. Okay. All right. Now they are saying that there is a D6 metal. That means in the d orbital there are 6 electrons, and it is a divalent ion forming a complex with water, aqua ligand. The spin only quantum number, the spin magnetic moment is 4.90 Bohr magneton. Find the geometry and the crystal field stabilization energy of the complex. Okay. Now, if Bohr magneton is given, we can find out number of unpaired electrons. So we know the formula of number of unpaired electrons is n into n plus 2 should be equal to Bohr magneton value. Magnetic moment value is 4.9. That means it is near to 5. We have to do quick rough calculation. Okay, we have to do quick rough calculation. I think that here space is also given. See, here space is also given. For every question there is some space given here. Okay, we will use whatever space we are getting. Now if you make square of it both the sides, you will get n into n plus 2 will be equal to 25, but it will not be 25 because it is less than 5. So maybe we can write 24. Okay, it will be between 24 and 25. So I'll write 24. Now it becomes n square plus 2n minus 24 equal to 0. This is positive, so we can write n square plus 6n minus 4n minus 24 equal to 0. So it will become n into n plus 6 minus 4 n plus 6. So we are getting either n plus 6 is equal to 0 or n minus 4 is equal to 0. So if I take n minus 4 equal to 0, then I will get a positive value, n equal to plus 4. N equal to minus 6 will be meaningless. Okay, n equal to minus 6 will be meaningless. So we will eliminate this. So number of unpaired electron is 4. And if number of unpaired electron is 4, then we have to find out what kind of crystal will it be. So let me consider both types. If I take it octahedral, then its arrangement will be like this. And since all the electrons has to be unpaired, all the 4 electrons has to be unpaired. So I'll write 1, 2, 3, 4. But here you see that only one vacant orbital is there. Okay. Now in 3d6, after 3d6, what should be there? 4s 0 because 2 electrons have been taken out, and then 4p 0. All right, that means it will be forming sp3 hybrid orbital. Okay, because here you see that all the d orbitals have got one electron each here, but this is octahedral arrangement. So next arrangement what we can do is, next arrangement could be like this: E downward and T2 upward. Then 4 unpaired electrons would be like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So if it is so, then it is sp3. One s is blank, one p is blank. Okay. And tetrahedral splitting is taking place. Here tetrahedral splitting is taking place. So if you find out the CFSE for this, okay, what happens in CFSE? This is Bari center. From here to here it is delta 0 equal to 10 dq. So this we write as plus 2 by 5, and this we write as minus 3 by 5. Okay. So if I start calculating each of these, it will kill my time. So what I can see over here is that if 6 electrons are there, it will be like this. D6 electrons are there. Okay. Then how will I fill up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 will become paired up. So 1 can be paired up anywhere. So if I pair 1 electron, 6. So if I pair this up, I find that there are 4 unpaired electrons. 4 unpaired electrons are there, and 1 pairing is there. So 1 pairing energy and 4 unpaired electrons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the right answer. Let us go to the next question. Okay, here it is given that in Carius method in class 11th, in quantitative estimation of organic compounds, you might have studied about Carius method of estimation of halogen. So whatever the method is, it is found that in the organic compound 0.8 gram of bromine was there. So what was the percentage? If I want to find out the percentage or the ratio of bromine is to the organic compound, then it was 0.08 was bromine, and 0.172 was of the organic compound. All right. Here, for this bromine, I can write 80, and for C2H5, I can write C2 will be 24 and H5 9. So this is 9 and this is 2, 29. So it is not matching. Okay. It is not matching with this ratio. Now let us check this. In this, for bromine, we will write 80 and divided by as many carbon and hydrogens are there. How many carbons are there? 6 carbons are there. So 6 carbons each of 12 AMU. So it will become 72. 6 into 12 will be 72 for carbons. How many hydrogens are there? Hydrogens are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hydrogens are there. So I'll write 1 into 6 will be equal to 0.6. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, here we will see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. And then for nitrogen, how much we will write? For nitrogen, we will write 14. For nitrogen, we will write 14. 1 into 14. So this comes out to be how much? 2 and then 1 92. All right, this is 92, but this 92 is of the molecule excluding bromine. Now if you add bromine to this will become how much? This will become 172. So this is equal to 172. Now this is equivalent. This is equivalent. How? If you multiply 1000 here and 1000 here, you will get the same value. These are equivalent fractions then. 80 by 172. That means option 2 should be right. Okay. So even if you don't know what is Carrier's method, you can find out, because they only mean to give you the weight of bromine and weight of the organic compound. So this was the organic compound part and this was the bromine part. Okay. So together we have added the bromine part and the organic compound part, and we got 172 here. So in this way, 2 will be the right answer. Next, let us go to this question. For octahedral complex of Mn2 plus and tetrahedral complex of nickel 2 plus. Octahedral complex of Mn2 plus will be D5. All right. So for Mn we can write D5 4s0, 3d5 4s0, 4p0. And for tetrahedral we will write tetrahedral nickel is 3d8 4s0 and 4p0 and 4d0 and 4d0, all that. Okay. Now we have to find out which option is right, and here more than one options can be right because they have given combination of options. Okay. So there could be absolute options, there could be combination of options. So we have to check this. Now next, both complexes can be of high spin. Not necessary. This can be low spin. Oh, this has to be high spin. Okay, this has to be high spin because 5 unpaired electrons are there. So since 5 unpaired electrons are there, this will be high spin. Okay. Next, since this has D8 So that does not mean that all the 5 d orbitals are filled up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So D8 could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it could become outer orbital complex. If it becomes outer orbital complex, so it may form sp3d hybrid orbital, maybe. Okay. And if it forms like that, in that case it can have a high spin value. Next is nickel 2 plus complex can be rarely of low spin. Yes, it will be nickel 2 plus will rarely have low spin because it can form outer orbital complex because 4d is vacant. Okay, so low spin means spins are paired up. So what happens in 3d8 system? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 2 electrons which will always give positive spin. Plus half will give plus 1. Okay, so it is a positive spin. So Ni2 plus complexes can have rarely low spin. This is also right. But hardly it can have plus 1 spin. Okay, so low spin is rarely possible. Low spin is rare. In this case, low spin is rare. Next is with a strong ligand field, both Mn2 plus complexes can have low spin. Yes, if strong ligand will come like cyanide, iron, carbon monoxide, if this kind of ligands will come, they are strong ligands. So these strong ligands can pair the electron up and they can form low spin complexes. Now, it is not necessary that nickel 2 plus complexes will always have or can rarely have low spin complexes. It can have low spin complexes if it forms outer orbital complex. Okay, if it forms outer orbital complex, because plus one is low spin, and mostly you will find that low spin complex is there, so it is not rare. Okay. Next, aqueous solution of Mn2 plus ion is yellow in color. This is a knowledge based question. This is a knowledge based question. Okay, yes, it is yellow in color. So in that case, option 1, option 3 and option 4 is right in which case? In second case. So second is right. Next question, we will see. Now see, looking at this question, mostly what students will do, looking at this question, they will see this double bond and they will add this HBr. If they do so, then they will not be able to proceed ahead, because number of hydrogen atom is same both the sides. Both the sides they have same number of hydrogen atom. So Markovnikov rule is not applicable in this. So you cannot add HBr across this double bond because both the sides same number of hydrogen atom is there. That means here something else is talked about. First, second is in Markovnikov's addition heat is not given. So what they are doing with the help of this acid, they are trying to do hydrolysis. This we have to understand. Okay. So Markovnikov's rule they are not doing. Markovnikov's addition they are not doing. They are doing hydrolysis. Okay. Now, how hydrolysis is done? Hydrolysis is done in such a way that one H comes here and one Br comes here, and this bond breaks. So if this bond breaks, then what will form? It will form first A. A will become this is O, this will be H, and from here one carbon, two carbon, double bond, carbon, carbon. Okay. And here Br will be there. Now look at this. Here hydrogens are there. So from here beta elimination is possible. If beta elimination takes place from here due to alcoholic KOH, if beta elimination takes place, then what will happen? This H will give its electron pair here and this bromide will go out. So now B will become this molecule. Or I can draw here itself. OH, this is unaffected, and here one double bond will be there. Okay, this is B. After giving HBr, now you have understood that A will be now beta elimination of this will take place after giving KOH. So this was A, now it will form B. So this is for sure that either this will be there or this will be there, but let us check, because OH has come here. So out of 1 and 2, we have found out that it could be either 1 or 2. Now next we have to see whether 1 or whether 2. So next is, it forms carbon, double bond carbon, this side carbon, double bond carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, then next is one more hydrogen here, after that we can give ozone to this. If we give ozone, then this will form ozonite. This is sterically hindered. Okay, this part is sterically hindered due to the presence of this bulky group. This double bond is hindered. This double bond is protected from O3, but this bond is not protected from O3. So what will happen? It will form ozonide. So this bond will vanish and oxygen, 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 and oxygen will be formed. After that, what will happen? After that, this ZNO will come. Zn will take this and will form ZNO, this oxygen. This molecule will break from here and will form methanol. This molecule will break and will form methanol, and ozonolysis will take place. Okay, so this process is called as ozonolysis. So this is remaining with how many carbon now? 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon. So this 3 carbon, that is 1 carbon, 2 carbon and 3 carbon system makes it second molecule. This one is the right answer. Okay. So in this way, we can start practicing the questions slowly and slowly. In this way, we will get robust revision. Okay. We will get robust revision first. And second thing is that it will also help us to solve questions in CBSE board too. So again, I will show you the website. The name of the website is career360.com. This is the website. And from here you can take all the questions are there. See, of different sessions, afternoon session, morning session, all questions are there. So you can take out the question, you can start solving. Even if you do 5 questions in a day, in a month you will do 150 questions. That will not be less. So in this way you can prepare for your competitive examination.